We're about to witness a major parabolic move which is going to start exactly now, because exactly as I predicted, we saw this major breakout which is going to catch a lot of people off guard. I told you exactly what is going to happen. If we go over to my YouTube channel, exactly 3 weeks ago I uploaded this video, Wake Up. The biggest breakout is about to happen, and if you would have invested exactly 1 month ago, you would have been in some major profits. Yes, you would have been up double digits on all of these coins that we've been talking about on this channel. But yes, I also predicted exactly this breakout, because if we're going to turn on the moon phases, I told you that the FOMC meeting and the moon phases is going to bring us this major breakout towards the upside, and that it will catch a lot of people off guard. So if you're still watching this video without being subscribed, smash up the like button and subscribe, and welcome back to B4 Crypto. Yes, we can see that the overall crypto market is waking up and we are seeing these major profits. If we go on the daily bubbles, these are the profits that you would have made if you would have been invested into all of these projects. Yes, Fetch is up 17% just in a single day, and this is exactly what I told you a few weeks ago, because I told you to buy Celestia exactly within these levels, and this was roundabout in the end of July. And yes, you would have been in a major loss. If we take it all the way from the entry point all the way to the swing low, you would have been down 45% exactly here. And yes guys, can you see that the price movement turned around and moved all the way back up to our entry point and is exactly here. So if you don't have the conviction to buy here, you wouldn't have bought it all the way down here. And that is exactly what I've been telling you. It is not about timing the market, it is about time in the market. But let's go over to the news to find out what we could see in the overall market, because we have extremely bullish news. Because yesterday we saw this 50 basis point rate cut from the Federal Reserve, and I do believe this was the major last barrier that we can see in the overall crypto market, and especially in the market, the fear that the Federal Reserve is not going to cut rates, and if we could expect a major dump in the overall market. But guys, this is extremely bullish, and this is going to be the signal that we could expect this major bull run. Because we can see that also the Nasdaq, the stock market futures surged by 2%. The VIX, the volatility index, tumbles as US stock future point to a higher open after the federal rate cuts of 50 basis point. And yes guys, in round about 1 hour and 10 minutes, we're going to see that the US market is going to open, and we see that Bitcoin finally broke out above this major psychological level, the 60,000 US dollars. But we're going to find out what we could expect in the immediate short term, because we're also going to look at Solana, because we could expect the Solana breakpoint, which is going to happen tomorrow. So this is going to be bullish for the overall Solana network. And guys, if you want to find out which altcoin I'm going to buy today, which could see an easy 700% pump towards the upside, you need to watch the following video, because I'm going to give you this major entry and this major opportunity into a solid project on the Solana network, which is going to pump in the next few days. So yes, your duty is to subscribe to my YouTube channel to always stay up to date. But guys, if you always want to stay up to date, make sure to join my free Telegram group where I post all the relevant news in real time. And guys, if you want to copy all of my trades, because we have been racking in some major profits, then go down in the video description below and sign up to my free Telegram group where you'll find the information how to join my Signal group. Because yes, we closed a profitable trade on Bitcoin, Solana, and now we are in Rune and also Jupiter, and we are seeing this major breakout. And this is only the beginning of a major parabolic run, because remember what I told you a few weeks ago, September in the bull market, the final chance to buy before liftoff. And yes, like I told you several of times, that this pump towards the upside is going to catch a lot of people off guard, and I told you to buy the exact bottom, because in my previous video I told you that this is going to happen and that buy altcoins exactly now. And it doesn't matter if we're going to go down, the overall picture must be extremely clear, because if we're going to see that the overall market is going to pump, guys, a lot of people will FOMO into the crypto market, and this will lead to a major pump. So if you don't have the conviction to buy all the way down here when there's maximum fear in the streets, you're going to buy the highs. And we're about to break the 65,000 US dollar level, because ultimately the dollar currency index is dumping, and yes, this is the dollar priced against all the other currencies. And if we're going to break this 200 moving average on the dollar currency index, this means that the dollar is going to be weakened, and this ultimately means that we could expect a major breakout for Bitcoin. And why? If we're seeing that the dollar index goes down, Bitcoin sees a major pump towards the upside, like we can see exactly in this diagram. Here the price movement of the dollar currency index went down and Bitcoin had this major parabolic run, and afterwards we saw the same scenario. Dollar dumped, Bitcoin had a major pump towards the upside, and at the moment we can see that the dollar currency index looks extremely weak. We are forming this major M formation, and if we're going to break the 200 moving average, which is also a psychological level on the weekly chart, the $100 level, we're going to see this major dump towards the downside, and this is going to mean that Bitcoin and the overall crypto market is really going to wake up. And if you're going to go over to the crypto bubbles, this is only the beginning of profits that you can make just in a single day. And that is why I told you it is not about timing the market, it is about time in the market. And if you would have invested all the way down here, you would have been at your entry point. But yes, you didn't have the conviction to buy the low, so you're not going to have the conviction to buy exactly here, and most of the people are going to enter at the top, and then you're already in some major profits, because if you would have bought here exactly here, just all the way to the previous all-time high, this is going to be 200%. And yes guys, we could expect after TIA is going to break its previous all-time high, that TIA is going to be in price discovery mode, and we could even reach the $49 for TIA, and this is going to be a pump of 617%. So now's the time to really wake up guys, because exactly 3 weeks ago I told you already, wake up, now's the time, and this major bull run is going to start. And I do believe Solana is going to get a major push towards the upside, and I'm extremely bullish on Solana. My end of the bull market target is going to be $1,000 for one Solana. So yes guys, you have the opportunity to buy Solana under $150. So now's the time to really get into the crypto market. And if you want to find out more, guys, make sure to be in my free Telegram group. And if you want to trade all of these moves on the spot market, buy all of these cryptocurrencies, or even trade it on a futures market and copy all of my signals, guys, go down in the video description below and sign up with BloFin, where you receive a major bonus of up to $5,000. But if you open a trade, you also get a refund of $100. So this is a trade for absolutely free. And remember, you don't need any KYC to sign up to BloFin, and it only takes 30 seconds. So this is a win-win situation. You're going to get some major profits if you're going to open a trade with a $100 margin on a 10x, because if we go over to BloFin, I opened this trade on Jupiter with a $100 margin, and I'm already up $9. And if we're going to reach the take profit, guys, you're going to make an awesome profit of round about $290. So you can take this chance of this major futures trade, and if you're going to lose the trade, you're going to get a refund of $100. But if you want to trade all of these moves on Bybit, where you can receive a major deposit bonus of up to $30,000. So guys, make use of this free money. And yes, I'm extremely bullish on Solana. The Solana phone has just dropped their second mobile phone, in combination with the Solana Breakpoint conference in Singapore, that we could expect this major breakout for Solana. And I told you all along, exactly here at the bottom, that this is going to be maximum pain, and that you should dollar cost average into Solana, because if we're going to see this pump all the way to the previous high, all the way from the current price movement, you would have been up 48% if we're going to come just to the previous high. And this isn't even the previous all-time high, because if we're going to zoom out, the previous all-time high is round about to $259. But I do expect this major pump for Solana by the end of the bull market, all the way up to the $1,000 level. This is going to be a percentage gain of round about 600%. And yes guys, we could even see a further pump towards the upside. So if you always want to stay up to date and find out what is going to happen in the crypto market and which altcoin you should buy, guys, you need to be subscribed, because I need at least 100 likes on this video until I'm going to publish the next coin that you should buy exactly now, where you can make an easy 700% profit in the immediate short term. So yes guys, make sure to be subscribed. But ultimately we could expect a major breakout. So we're going to look at the price movement for Bitcoin in the immediate short term on the 4-hour chart. Because yes, in the previous video I told you that we could reach the 78.6 being our next major price target, and we perfectly hit this price target. Yes, I updated you in my free Telegram group that we could expect this major volatility, and after the FOMC meeting I told you this major pump could bring us all the way up to the 78.6, and we perfectly hit this price target. But the next price target and this major psychological level is going to be the $65,000. But if we're going to break this major resistance and retest it as support, we could expect this fast move all the way up to the previous all-time high and essentially back above the 80,000 US dollar level. But this is going to mark the beginning of a major altcoin season. And yes guys, we can see all of these profits on the daily chart, but if we're going to go on the monthly chart, and yes, I made a lot of videos a month ago or even longer that you should dollar cost average into altcoins. A lot of people said I'm not going to buy a coin that is down 40%, and yes, this would have been your results if you would have invested exactly a month ago. So yes, ultimately in the immediate short term, we could expect that Bitcoin is going to power all the way through above the 65,000 US dollars, and this is going to be the make and break situation. If we're going to find support back above this level, guys, we're going to see a price movement that is really going to be face melting. But yes, we could also expect that the price movement is going to come all the way back down to scare you out of the market. But ultimately guys, like I said before, it is not about timing the market, it is about time in the market. So be for crypto, smash up the like button and subscribe, and we see each other in the next video.